Right, welcome back FreeRide family, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking in, thanks for joining. As you can see, the sun's shining and the weather's glorious. So today I thought I'd get out and I'd come and do a bit of technical tyre testing. It's about 17-18 degrees today, so I thought it'd be ideal to get out, come and test some tyres, temperatures, pressures, get some results and some data, share it, see if there's anything interesting, anything to be learned. Might just be a waste of time. But we'll get rolling and we're going to see what kind of results we get. Let's go. Alright, so the time is 13:41, which means it is 19 minutes to 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, FreeRide family, we're set up, we're ready to go. I've got some tools. So starting, I'm going to go with the track surface temperature. At the moment is 31.6 is track temperature at the moment. Alright, so let's start the scooter anyway. So on an average day, I usually run my tyre PSI at around a 51 to 52 PSI in the front and about a 52 to 53 in the rear. Quickly check them now and get an idea what the starting pressure is, what the baseline pressures are. Digital pressure gauge. Let's give the front a quick pop. So in the front we are 54.5. That's what we're sat at the moment. That's probably increased a bit due to the sunlight. We'll go for a rear check. We're 53.5 in the rear. Now when I did inflate these last night, I set the front at about 52.5 and the rear at about 53. I mean, we're in direct sunlight on the front end there, so we probably increased a couple PSI just from that. I'll take the temperature of the tyres. At 42.5 on there, on the front. And 23.7 on the rear, which is obviously covered by the fender. Right, so we've got pressures from the front, from the rear, and we've got temperatures from both. We've got track surface temperature, we've got a pretty level, straight run. I'm going to take a run to the end, run back down. Red bin's going to be the finish line, and we're going to take results again and see what we've got. So let's go. I'm going to run it in sports mode, pretty much full on the battery. I'll flip it to sports mode. I'm going to reset the trip though. So we're 0 kilometers and we'll get an idea of the distance up to the traffic lights, up to the crossing at the end of this cycle lane, back down. I'll get a distance on the trip and we'll get some readings. So let's go. Try and do a bit of weaving around and just get a bit of excitement into the tyres, get a bit of energy, bit of heat transferred through them. Hopefully that way get a mix of kind of cornering, high speed turns and twists. So we're pulling a steady 30-31 kilometers according to the display, peaking at 33. Oh, my brakes are terrible on the rear. So I'll pull a U-turn, we're going to head it back down now. Keep some excitement in the tyres. Get some temperatures straight off the mark. Alright, so we're actually cooler there. We're at 36.1 on the front. We're at 38.6 on the rear, so definitely increased on the rear, cooled off on the front. Let's get some pressures. So we are 55 straight on the front. We are 56 on the rear, so it definitely increased on the rear, increased on the front. Temperature has settled down on the front end, it definitely increased on the rear end. So I'll get them results, I'll try and get them up on screen. We'll go with the start results, the baseline measurements, compare them next to the finished results over a distance of 1.2 kilometers. So over 1.2 kilometer in sport mode, 30 kilometers an hour on average, bit of bobbing and weaving, gets the tyres excited, builds the pressure up, builds the temperatures up a bit, or if anything, cools the front one down from direct sunlight. Let me take this off anyway before I forget. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to step it down in a drive mode, try and get a 5 to 10 minute ride, and then take the temperatures and pressures again, see where we're at after a bit of a longer ride in drive mode, bit of uphill activity, generate a bit more heat in the front motor, see how much of that transfers through into the tyre. Anyway, we're going to hit it up, we'll go have a ride, step this down into drive mode. I hope you're outside enjoying this weather, especially if you've got one of these. You should be outside enjoying it. But anyway, let's go. Let's get a bit more testing done, get some more results. Get some more numbers. Yeah, 32.8 on the front. Yeah, 36.1 on the rear still, so nice. Some pressures. .5 on the front. And a 55 straight on the rear. So yeah, that's the temperatures, that's the pressures. After a bit of a short run out, I guess on the clock, since starting again, 3.4, so we did an extra 2.2 kilometers, double the distance from the first run. That's the pressures, that's the temperatures. So I'm going to try and put them up on screen, get a bit of a comparison, get an idea of the average increase in pressure and temperature over the front and rear, and if that's going to benefit, help you in any way. Yeah, hope that's given you a bit of useful information. I'm going to try and do a couple more tests along the way, put together a couple more test videos, adjust pressures a bit. Might try and do one where drop the pressure down to 45, 50 and run it at a 55, and just see what kind of different speeds, temperatures and pressures we get after that. My only concern is obviously the inconsistency with the battery. I'm going to have a look at that though for another video. But anyway, that's the results for today's. Anything you think I missed out or anything else you'd like to see, let us know in the comments. Until next time, family, peace.